Rick Nava, who is running for the West Maui Council seat. Rick was our chairman of the board at the Chamber of Commerce, but understanding, changing roles and running for office during this time, Rick has recused himself as our chamber of the board so during this run for office. But we want to welcome you, Rick, and have you share your top 3 priorities with the community.
Hello, Pam. Aloha, everyone. Thank you, Maui Chamber of Commerce, for the endorsement. Definitely my #1 priority, and all of this is kind of like tying in, is to continue to support our small businesses to get moving again, get the people working, because as we all know, small business is our economic engine. However, in order for that engine to move, we really need to help our visitor industry. Our visitor industry is the fuel that will move these small businesses. When we open, the businesses to open again, I can't remember when it was, and there were actually people who opened their shops on Front Street. So I went up there and I talked to the people, and I'm thinking to myself out loud, I didn't want to, say anything to them. I was telling myself, why would you open your business here on Front Street when 99% of your customers are the visitors? The local people that would come here, they don't come here. The local people that you see are coming here is probably from Honolulu. And so basically, they couldn't move, they couldn't do anything. So they shut it all down. And I believe this is where we really need to take a look at how do we, get our visitor industry to get moving once again. A lot of people do not know this, but we do know this, that the Grand Wailea is the biggest employer here in the county of Maui. I was just talking to the chief financial officer there this morning. He's my cousin, so I just kind of like joking with him. I go like, so how much does the Grand Wailea pay the state on everything a year? He said $20 million a year in taxes, GT, and all. It's like, so basically that's going to be gone. And of course, he's saying like by the time we get to open the hotels again, it'll probably be November. And as we all know, November and December is the slow season. And I'm so afraid that by the time we get our economy rolling again, it'll be March or so. And so this is really, like we've all been saying, the tough times is yet to come. And, and it is up to us to let our friends know that, hey, man, you still have to tighten up your buckle. Don't be so happy with your $600. There's a lot of things that's coming down right now, and we need to be prepared for that. And then it is, of course, up to us to make sure that we're in sync and working with all these people so that, we can continue to help, because we are all one ohana right here in the Maui County. So to me, that is definitely something that I would like for us to focus in the council, is to get our people back to working again. The other thing, of course, and we always talk about this, is, workforce housing and affordable rentals. Every year it comes up, and I'm glad to hear, our council members, also Troy, the state, are saying about working together with, the state, the county, and I call them home builders. I do not call these people developers, because every time we use the word developer, people think immediately like, oh yeah, this guys, that's what they do. No, they are home builders. And as I've said to people all along with the infrastructure is this, we really need to build what we call truly affordable homes for our local families. And how do we do that? By working everybody, the county, the state, the home builders, and maybe the federal would come in there. Because if we were to make it affordable for the home buyer by taking on some of the infrastructure cost, I call this, investment by the county. We are investing to our family to become homeowners. Because I call it investing, because we will get our money back when these homeowners will be paying for their property tax. Yes, we're subsidizing it, but I call it an investment. We're investing it for the future generation, for the families, or people right here on Maui, to stay right here on Maui. Because really, we talk about quality of life. I mean, do you really want to get these people their home that's $700,000, $800,000, and mom and dad is out there working 2 jobs so that they can pay for their mortgage? Fortunately here in Lahaina, we have people, and I'm one of them, who actually go out there and tutor these kids, because there's nobody at home to be with them, because mom and dad is too busy working to make sure that they can pay for their mortgage. So if we want to make it truly affordable, we want to make it truly so that our family stays right here, so that they can live you know, a healthy lifestyle, not working two jobs. Let's make that happen, because you know we're talking about unemployment. Well, you know what? I believe it's even higher than the number that's showing, because a lot of these people are only counted as one person. Well, some of them actually have two full-time jobs. You know, and now they cannot collect that unemployment because they're actually working. And so it's really crazy, because Lahaina Central Maui, I believe, has got the highest unemployment in the entire nation. And so that's really tough. And then the other thing, of course, is diversification. And I think the only way that we could really get that moving, of course, before we even really think about diversifying our economy, we got to get our economy moving again before we focus on that. However, if given the opportunity to do this, I really think that the state of Hawaii need to be more business friendly. We want to encourage entrepreneurship for people. Work with work with our colleges. Let them know. I believe Councilman Molina had said earlier, we're having this brain drain. Every year when we do interview with our young, students from Lahaina Luna High School, Molokai, and Maui Preparatory Academy, all of these students would love to return home to do something right here on Maui, even in Molokai, even in Lanai. I don't know if they're telling me that just because they know they're going to get some points, but anyway, nevertheless, they say it. 3 or 4 years down the road, I see them and goes like, hey, I thought you were going to be teaching at Lahaina Luna High School. Oh, Mr. Nava, I can't afford to. It's too expensive. I am making more money teaching in Las Vegas, cost of living a lot less than if I were to come here to to Maui. I'm actually talking about my son. That's what he's doing. he's teaching in Las Vegas. He wants to come home. I said, you come home, you cannot stay at my house. But that's the situation that we're in. But we need to encourage people to return home, that there is a job for them here, and that it is affordable for them to move here. But if we want to push education, our kids cannot come home here because it's not there, and we're scrambling to bring in educators here, and they come here for 2 years because they want to be on Maui, and then they move right back to where they started. So the whole thing all around is so good.
I'm gonna stop you there, but thank you so much for that, and thank you for sharing so people could get to know you and learn more about you.